Welcome to another edition of The Story Behind the Car. We're with Phil, and I just walked by and was looking at his beautiful Mustang, and he's got a great story, so I begged him and pleaded, and he said he'd be willing to tell us. Phil, how you doing this morning?
Good. It's a beautiful morning. Glad to come out here. My first time I came to this show, but I'll tell you a little story about the car here.
Yeah, and I'm just going to walk around as you're talking, okay. Phil.
Well, my dad got this car. My neighbor wrecked our car, and it was sitting down in a lot at this tow lot, and we saw it sitting there.
Your car was towed to a tow lot, the damaged one?
The neighbor's car, when I was a kid.
Okay.
And so my dad saw this car sitting in there, and it had a for sale sign on it, and it was a nice looking little convertible. Run and drove. Gave $1,500 for it back in 1976 or 77. And he kept it, drove it a little, and I don't know, I guess my dad might have been 50 years old then or something when he got this car.
Yeah.
And so Dad got old, and I was always into cars, and he kept it, drove it a little bit, kept it inside. And so I got it from him about 10 years ago, and I started a total restoration on it. Took it completely apart, upside down, did the bottom. Looks like the bottom of the car looks as clean as this.
Yeah.
All painted.
So you have a little more than $1,500 into it.
Oh yeah. I got no idea what I got in it now.
Yeah, that's okay though.
I had to pay, and I didn't get it for free. I had to buy it. I got brothers and sisters. I can't give it to one of you. You got to buy it. So I did all the work on it.
Was it originally this color?
This is the color. It's called Twilight Turquoise. Yeah.
Oh, what a beautiful name.
And so we rebuilt the engine, the suspension. I did the transmission, brakes. Put this, it was originally a tan interior on the inside, and I found another car that had this pony interior in it, and I swapped it to this black pony interior, so I had to paint all the metal inside the car, and I still got a couple more adds I'd like to do to it. I got an air conditioner, which you got to cut that console off and hang it there. I haven't made my mind. I just don't want to cut my console off. But I want the air conditioner in it. But
yes.
And then I got a disc brake setup, because this has got drum brakes all the way around it.
Yeah.
I'd like, and no power brakes. You got to step on the brake.
Oh, really? Wow.
Make this thing stop.
Yeah.
It don't stop like today's cars, but.
Now, when you do the disc, are you going to put four-wheel or just?
No, I'll probably just put the front on.
Yeah.
And I'm going to see how that goes, and if it's going to make a lot of difference in the stopping power. I don't know if I'll put a power brake unit on it, but.
I never noticed the handles there with the.
Yeah, those are
wood trim.
That's the simulated wood grain steering wheel, the little wood grain on the door handles. This is, if you looked at the Mustang right there, that one's got the base interior.
Yeah.
This is a big padded door panels, and
I never noticed that before.
It
also has the Ford factory speakers I see in the door.
Well, those aren't factory ones.
Oh, they aren't?
They were in there, and they got holes cut in the door. There ain't even any speakers in there.
Oh, okay.
But that's original AM radio in the car, and it still works.
Oh, good.
And that was another thing that was hacked up on it. Somebody had to put a cassette player in there 40 years ago, and they cut that whole center out where they make a patch piece to put the original radio back in so it fits right.
Yeah.
And so I got that all in there and got the radio working, and so, but pretty much all the panels, I put this 1/4 panel on the car, but the rest of the panels on the car are all original. The bumpers are original on the car, hubcaps.
And did you have to have the bumper re-chromed, or is that?
Nope.
Wow.
That's the way it's been. All the little chrome pieces, the gas cap, the door handles, all that stuff's
Boy, it's in beautiful condition. And I didn't look at the miles. Are they original miles?
I think, because this car had like 70 something or low 60s or 70s when my dad got it.
Yeah.
It's got 78 or 79 on it now.
Wow.
So he didn't, You don't drive them every day. You know?
Yeah, and it was probably just a car show and parade, and especially with a
little bit
convertible.
of ride around a little bit.
Yeah, and more of that pony interior. And when I walked up, you were with your wife and your daughter, and I asked if it was your car, and right away she said it was.
Want to be. Well, this guy next to us was telling us the story. That was his wife's grandfather's car. Well, this was my daughter's grandpa's car, and my little grandsons are running around here, and so I'm
gonna get that door handle. I've never noticed that before. I'm sure I've seen it, just never paid enough attention. And the engine bay is so nice as well.
You even got, like, when you open the doors, you can get a shot at that courtesy light there on the bottom. That's an extra. I put them in. You get the little courtesy light there going in the back of the console.
Oh, wow.
That lights up in the car when the doors open.
Yeah. And is this another ashtray in the center?
Yeah, that's an ashtray there in the back.
Yeah.
It don't look like much.
You
got ashtrays in these cars.
Yeah, one on each side plus one
in the middle. Well, there ain't no cigarettes going in this car.
No.
So.
Wow. Such a nice car, Phil.
Thank you very much. Took a long time to get it where it is, but it turned out nice.
Well, it is beautiful. And the engine bay, as I mentioned a moment ago, is so clean.
Yeah, well, when I had the engine out, I rebuilt it, and it's all clean. It ran and everything, but I was just going to fix some leaks on it. When I got it out, I'm like, you know what? If I'm taking it apart to put some gaskets in it, well, I was glad I took it apart, because when I got it apart, 2 lobes on the camshaft were just about gone.
Oh, okay.
So if I'd have continued driving it, I'd have had a misfire. So I went ahead and rebuilt it all.
While you had it out,
Right.
What is your favorite part of the car?
Oh, I guess driving is probably the best thing.
Yeah.
And it really looks good, and the fact that it was my dad's.
Yes, absolutely.
And, I always tell the story to people from my uncle when I was a little kid up in Wentzville. This place called BMP Ford. It was a Ford dealership, and I can remember going up there when I was 5 or 6 years old, sitting in the showroom and sitting in a Mustang, wiggling the gears, shifting the steering wheel, and I'd get a brochure and cut the pictures out, take them up, put them on the wall in my bedroom.
Yeah.
And I just always liked the Mustang.
Wonderful.
This is, let's see, my very first car when I was 16 years old was a 69 Mach 1.
Oh, really? Wow.
Looks like this blue one on the back of my shirt.
Okay,
with the gold stripes.
Yes.
And, well, I got rid of that, bought a boat when I got my own kids, and I sold the car. Well, and a couple years ago, I found another 69 Mach 1 that I got at home. It's a yellow one, and I got 2 Mustangs right now. In my life, I had a 66 Coupe Mustang that was about the color of that, and then the 2 Mach 1s, and now in this one. So I got 2 of them yet. So.
Well, outstanding. Well, Phil, thank you so much for telling us the story behind your car.
Good.
Sharing it with us.
Yeah.
Well, thank you again.
Nice to talk with you.